Toastmaster Ashutosh, what truly matters? What truly matters, Toastmaster Ashutosh?
In life, our priorities keep on changing. As child, we are drawn by the shiny, colorful objects. As adult, we chase salaries, car, house, rent, and many endless don't know what and how much. Isn't it the case with everybody? We are constantly looking for something. At every stage, we feel something is important, and that is so important and so essential that we cannot live without it. But when the life tests us, we realize that these objects are not something that really matter, but the thing that matter most is the connection, love, compassionate, camaraderie that we share with the people around us. And this fact I got reminded at my fourth birthday of my daughter. I, along with my daughter, went to Decathlon to buy a cycle. The moment we stepped inside the Decathlon store, my daughter was mesmerized with everything except the bicycle. The moment we stepped in, she saw a football. Papa, I want this. She grabbed that. The moment we stepped further, she saw a tiny fan. Wow, I want that. The moment we stepped towards the further shops articles, she saw a flying disc. Wow, colorful flying disc. I want that. Every time she was moving on the objects, she was getting fascinated and trying to keep all the objects around her. At some time, it was like a tiny monster having a football on his hand, or flying this, tying somewhere on her waist. She was wanting a hiking stick of 6 feet tall, though her height is barely around 3.5 feet. I don't know what she's going to do with that. I was trying to convince her, Beta, these things are not good for you. You cannot do it anything with us. For at that point of time, that was not her priority. I was not her priority. All she want, those tiny objects. Getting frustrated, I thought, let us hide on the corner of the shop and see what she is going to do. At some time, she waddled and moved to a particular object store and said, Papa, I want that also. Looking behind, but I was not there. Soon after, she darted her eyes. Her lips quickened, and then soon, after a certain moment of time, tears rolled down. All she wants now is Papa. The right after some time, when she could not see me around the stores, she started crying. The objects that were so, she clung all those things around her body. She was become a monster with all those objects, but not mattered at that point of time. Soon after, she was crying, Papa, Papa, and the objects were getting fallen down from her body. The things that were so important to her was something that was not, she was not giving any value to that. However, that was a priceless attainment for her short while earlier. At that point of time, when she was moving around the entire store, every object was falling out of her body, and by the time she spotted me, her entire arms were empty. However, her heart was full. Her heart was full with love, relief, and the sense of someone is there who can take hold of her. This is, we all are like that child who are wandering in the aisle of distractions in our life as well. We try to collect as much as possible the worldly things that are available, and we feel that those worldly objects are going to give us some kind of fulfillment, some kind of attainment, and we feel that those things completes us. However, we only realize the real importance that the connection that we are having in our life, what is the right hand we should hold. See, the truth is very simple. These things does not matter to us. The real thing, the real joy of being in the presence of social circle is to share the shared relationship, is to have a sense of camaraderie, the love, passion, and the sense of someone's presence is something that matters the most. At that day, though my daughter left the store with bicycle, however, she left with one more learning of life, and that learning is something that we take decades to learn. That it's not the worldly attainments, it's not what what we are going to hold in our hand, but what more important, it's whose hand we are going to hold in the further walks of life. Thank you.